You ready?
Yep.
This is for my first year seminar project. This is Mr. Jeremy Starks. So, question number one is, how long did it take you to become a professional fisherman?
Well, I started fishing the Opens 2 years before I actually qualified for the Elite Series. But
So what Opens did you fish?
the Southern and the Northern.
Okay. This is question number two. On average, how much money does it take to fish 1 year professionally?
To fish the Elite Series costs about $100,000.
So $100,000 a year to fish 1 year of the Elite Series. Is that gas and everything?
That's gas, lodging, food, and entry fees.
All right. This is number three. What's the best route to go in order to try to be a professional fisherman?
Well, I mean, I don't know necessarily the best route. The route that I chose was I started fishing, which most do locally. Then I fished the Federation, and I moved up fishing weekend series and some regional tournaments. And I went and fished the Open. So I started at a smaller level and just kept working my way up.
So would you say the Opens, if you win an Open, you're basically going pro?
Not necessarily, because I think it's harder to do well in points. There's a lot of guys that may win an Open and still finish 50th in points. It's just consistency. I think you know when you're ready for. And I spent a lot of time traveling. When I was younger, I didn't just fish here in West Virginia. When I was 8 years old, we were going to Currituck Sound or going to Kerr Lake and James River. So I was used to fishing different bodies of water. And then as I got older, I continued to do that. I traveled a lot and fished, keeping myself familiar with different bodies of water.
All right, this is going to be question number four. If there is one thing you can be better at, what would it be?
Shallow water fishing.
Shallow water fishing.
Yeah, I'm much more comfortable and confident fishing offshore.
All right, this is question number five. Would you agree that it's hard to fish professionally and have a family?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when I'm on tour fishing and practicing, I leave the house in February and I get home in September. I mean, that's realistic. You're home 1 or 2 weeks here in between, but for the most part, you're on the road for 9 months.
All right, this is going to be the last question. How did you make yourself better as a fisherman?
Time on the water. That's, you can't fish dumb. You got to learn basics and seasonal patterns, and then you have to kind of break those seasonal patterns down into subcategories, but it's nothing more than time on the water.
All right, that concludes our questioning.